Professor Manjunath Shauti, Professor Subramanyam Bhatt, and Vedamurthy Ved Brahma Rohit, yes. They are present here for the next session. Dr. Vigneshwar Bhatt is also on stage moderating this session. I take the honor to introduce the scholars, to begin with Professor Manjunath Shauti, a renowned Samavedic practitioner is with us. Professor Manjunath Shauti is from Mysuru, was born on May 29, 1958. He possesses a degree in commerce as well as Vidvats in Salakshana Ghananta, Smartha, Shrauta, and Tandya Brahmanas. Professor Manjunath Shauti has studied Samaveda under traditional master Vedavratna, Karnataka State Government awardee Vidwan Veda Brahma Sri Sitaram Shauti. He has been conferred with several titles such as Vedaratnan, Vedavaridhi, Samagana Chatura, and a few more. He has been honored by several mutts and institutions for his services. He has also written several books on the Vedic traditions. We are truly honored to have him today as a resource person. We have yet another scholar today, Professor Subramanya Ganapati Bhatt, who is from Honnavar, son of Ganapati Bhatt and Parvati Bhatt, born on July 10, 1966. He did Samaveda Rahasyanta from Meda Dakshinamurti Veda Bhavan, Gokarna. He has Vidvat in Samaveda Salakshana Ghananta, Samaveda Smartha Prayoga, Samaveda Shrauta Prayoga, Samaveda Tandya Brahmana, Advaita Vedanta from Maharaja Sanskrit College, Mysuru. He did his MA in Sanskrit from Karnataka Open University, Mysuru. He got his primary education in Vedas from Sri Vishweshwara Bhatt, Honnavar. He is groomed spiritually under the guidance of the following scholars: Vidwan Subraya Satyanarayana Bhatt, Vidwan Manjunath Shauti, and Vidwan Manjunath Narayana Bhatt. He is felicitated by Veda Dharma Paripalana Sabha Bengaluru, Yajnavalika Sabha Bengaluru, Samaveda Mahamandala Mysuru. He has participated in many Vedic conferences at Sringeri, Swarnavalli, Pune, Rajamandri, and Mysuru. Presently, he is working as an assistant professor in Samaveda, Maharaja Sanskrit College. I also welcome Veda Brahma Rohit S for this session. I request them to continue with the session. Thank you.
Namasabhaye. So today we have the final session on the Vedas. Afternoon we'll be having the session which is related to yoga, but this is purely connected to the Vedas. So from 2 days we are discussing about the Rig Veda, Yajurveda and all, and Shrauta also we have discussed. If there is no Samaveda, Shrauta ritual will not complete. So the Shrauta, Samaveda is the part of the Shrauta Yaga. In the Soma Yagas and all, Sama is the main Veda. So even in the Gita, in the Bhagavad Gita also we can see that Vedanam Samavedosmi. The Krishna says that Vedanam Samavedosmi. Now we have here Professor Manjunatha Shrauti sir, who will be explaining about the Samaveda, and along with him there is Professor Subramanya Bhatt and Veda Brahma Rohit. Yes. So I request to start the session.
Firstly, we thank the organizers for giving the opportunity to explain our ideas and views about the Samaveda. Start the session with the prayer, Vedic prayer to Lord Ganapati and Mata Saraswati. Om Adartarute Samastrujo Vikhani Tvamarna Avan Badbadana Aramna Mahanta Ami Draparvatam Viyadvaha Trijada Araha Avayadana Vane Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha. Pavakana Iya Saraswati Vaje Bhirva Yajnam Vastu Auhava Dhiyava Vagdevyai Namaha. Om Namah Samavedaya. Among the Vedas, Samaveda occupies a very predominant role. Many has these questions: what exactly is Sama? What is Samaveda? And why Krishna has quoted Vedanam Samavedosmi? Why he has not mentioned the other Vedas? Is he a partial, or what might be the reason? We just go in for details about these matters. Among Vedas, the Samaveda has got 1000 shakas. Sahasravartma Sama. In Charanavyuha, we can see this quotation. And 1000 is it the 1000 number, or is this many shakas? See, we can see in some of the Padma Purana, Vishnu Purana, some of the names are mentioned. Luckily, I am able to collect about 540 to 600 branches of Samans. Other names are still I am in quest of that. So what might be the main difference of these Samans, these Shakas and the Swaras? So every school has the branches. The Jaimini is the Rishi who propagated Samans. Out of 1,000 Shakas, very luckily, we are having only 3 Shakas. We have 997 Shakas have already vanished. And even some of the schools of Shakas are under the path of deterioration. So we always pray, Lord, to at least keep these Shakas. It was saying there was Saptakoti mantras, 7 crores of mantras very previously. Then in Kali Yuga, it was saying it was 1 crore mantra. But luckily, we are having around 21,000 mantras. So it's a huge and vast subject to understand. Among these 3 shakas, which is prevailing in India, Ranayaniya, Kautumiya, and Jaiminiya are the 3 shakas. Jaiminiya shaka prevails in parts of Kerala and some parts of Andhra and some southern parts of Tamil Nadu. Kautumiya shaka is in Karnataka and Maharashtra, Gujarat, West Bengal, Orissa, and other parts of India. And Ranayaniya mainly we can see in northern parts of Andhra Pradesh, southern parts of Maharashtra, and northern part of Karnataka. Even in these schools, there is a slight variations in chanting. We can see the varieties. We belong to Gautama Shaka. In Gautama Shaka, at present, we are having 1,875 rigs and altogether 3,633 Samans. The Ruks is divided into 2 parts, Purvarchika Ruk and Uttararchika Ruk. And Gana also, Purvarchika Gana and Uttararchika Gana. We start the Ruk lesson now.
भारद्वाजो भारतपत्यः मेधाधिकाण्वः उशनाः सुदीतिपुरुमीढा वाङ्गिरदौ तयोर्वान्यतरः वत्सकाण्वः वामदेवा ऋषयः अग्निर्देवता गायत्री छन्दः पाठे विनियोगः।
अग्न आयाहि वीतये गृह्णानो हव्यदातये निहोता सत्सि बर्हिषि त्वमग्ने यज्ञानां होता विश्वेषां हितः देवेभिर्मानुषे जने अग्निन्दूतं वृणीमहे होतारं विश्ववेदसम् अस्य यज्ञस्य सुक्रतुम् अग्निर्वृत्राणि जङ्गनद्रविणश्चुर्विपन्यय समिद्धः शुक्र आहुतः प्रेष्टं वो अतिथिं स्तुषे मित्रमिव प्रियम् अग्नेरतन्नवेद्यम् नो अग्ने महोभिः पाहि विश्वस्य अरातेः उतद्विषोऽमर्त्यस्य यो शुभ्रवाणिते ज्ञयिते तरागिरः येभिर्वर्धास इन्दुभिः आते वत्सो मनोयमत्परमातिस्सदस्तात् अग्ने त्वां कामये गिरा त्वामग्ने पुष्करा दद्यथर्वाणि रमन्थता मूर्धो विश्वस्य वागतः अग्ने विवस्वदभरास्मभ्यमूतये महे देवो ह्यसिनो दृशे. For these groups, there is a padapata.
Om Agne Ayaye
Vitaye Grinanaha Hamvyadataye Hamvyadataye Ni Hota Satsi Barihishi
Tvam
Agne
Mahjnanam Hota Vishvesham
Hitaha Devebihi Manushe Jane Agnim Dhotam Vranimahe Hotaram Vishwavedasam Vishwavedasam Asya Yajnasya Sukratum
Kratum
Agnehi Vratrane Janganat Dravinasyuho Vipanyaya
Samiddaha
Shum Iddaha Shukraha Ahutaha
Bhutaha
Prem
Vaha Atitim Stushe Mitram Mitram Iva Priyam Agne Ratam Na Vedyam.
So first is the Ruk, then the Padapata. Now we will hear the Ganapatas. Shruti. Om Ognaye Ayahi Oitoyaye Toyaye Nanoha Vyagatoyaye Toyaye Naiho Tasa Sai Ba Grinano Havyadataye Nihota Satse Barhayishi Barhaye Agnayaye Vahitayaye Grinano Havyadataye Nihota Saye These are the three samans based on the first ruk Agna Ayahi Vitaye. So, what's the main difference between the other three Vedas and the Samaveda? See, every Veda, if Rig part is concerned, has the swaras of Udatta, Anudatta, Swarita, Prachaya, and so on. All the Vedas are having the basic, these four swaras with auxiliary swaras on the Rig Pada. But in Samans, apart from these swaras, there is a 7 swaras, basic 7 swaras, Sapta Swaraihi Triyograma. Apart from 7 swaras, Vinata, Pranata, Prayanka, Abhigita, Namana, Samprasarana, Karshana, and so on, Nirdishta swaras, and still more, Avantara swaras and Sukshma swaras are there. These swaras can be learned only through Guru Shishya Parampara Pata. So, mantra, all the Vedas are having these swaras. It is called Mantratva. Apart from Mantratva, there is a Gititva in Samaveda. So, Samaveda consists of both Mantratva and Gititva. And Samaveda is dedicated to Upasana Bhaga, that is for Bhakti Yoga, or for the prayers, or for the devotion. So is the importance of Samaveda. By this, Krishna has mentioned that Samaveda is the only Veda which has both Mantratva and Gititva, and so it plays a predominant role, and it's a praise for Samaveda. The Samans are constituted on 3 basics. Ruchadyudam Samagiyate is mentioned in Chandogya Upanishad and many Shiksha Shastras. Based on the Rig Sahitya, Ganas are constructed, Ganas are formed. Many have understood Rig means it is based on the Rig Veda, Samaveda is constructed. This is unacceptable one, because Samaveda Rig is separate apart from the Rig Veda Rig. In the Swara Prakriya, in the constituents, and in the syllables, in the formation, in every matter, the Rig portion of Samaveda differs from that of Rig Veda. And so Ruchadyudam Samagiyate means the Rig Pata of the Samadana, which is there, on that we are going to chant. So Swaras plays the predominant role, we have Archika Swara, Gatika Swara, and Samika Swara. Archika Swara means, as I quoted earlier, Udatta, Anudatta is all Archika Swara. And Gatika Swaras is by Ucha Nicha, high and lower tunes, mainly used in Brahmanas and Upanishads. And Samika Swaras are used in Samagana, Sapta Swaras, and all the Avantara Swaras, as I quoted earlier. And the samans are constructed in such a way, only the ruks, as it is suruk, Gana is there. To make a Gana melodious and pleasant, some of the external syllables are added to it. And those syllables we call it as Stoba Akshara, Stoba Varna, Stoba Pada, etc. And there is one more construction of samas purely on Stoba Pada constructions. So, 3 varieties of Ganas in this Archika we can find. We'll give an example of this Archika Gana. Kevala Rugakshara Sama.
Om Somangrajanam Varunam
Agnimanmarabha Mahe. Next, the Stobagana. Lokana rochaya hoye iman lokana rochaya hoye praja Vishwambho Tamarochaya Garma Jyoti. These are the 3 varieties of samans, well established. And now we chant a sama of Stoba and Rik Sanyoga. शक्तिं पृथिव्याः वैश्वानरां रेता जातामग्निं कामिं सम्रा जामते चिञ्जानाम् आसन्नः प्राञ्जना यन्तादेवा आवो 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 आज्यदोहम् आज्यदोहम् आज्यदोहावो वा आज्यदोहम् आज्यदोहम् As I quoted earlier, in Purvarchika Gana, we have 7 ganas. Gayatram, Pradamam Ganam, Agneyantu Dvitiyakam, Tritiyam Aindraganasyati, Pavamanancha Chaturtakam, Arkadvanda Vartascheti, Trini Parvani Panchamam, Shashtancha Shukriyam Ganam, Mahanamnicha Saptamam. These are the 7 ganas in Purvarchika, and in Uttarachika also we have the text part, Uttarachika Rik, Uttarachika Padapatam, and Gana. Ganas in again 7 divisions: Dasharatra Parva, Samvatsara, Ahina, Ekaha, Satra, Kshudra, and Prayaschitta. These are the 7 parts. Earlier I was talking these 7 swaras. It is a very wonder. In the entire world is established with the 7 swaras. Saptavarnaha, Saptaswaraha. These are all the very predominant in the world. Very beautiful phenomena to understand. Every music of the world has only Saptaswaras as the base notes, base key notes. Krishna, Pratama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturtha, Mandra, and Atiswarya are the 7 Saptaswaras in Samagana Paddhati. In music field also, whether it is in Carnatic music or the Hindustani music, the 2 main divisions of Indian music has the 7 notes. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. Hindustani music. Like that in Western music also, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, si. Again 7 notes in Western music also. Mainly in French and Greek music, these 7 notes. And German notes, they use the 7 notes, they call spelling the E. It comes like that. So, all the music of the world has taken its birth from the Samaveda. The Swaras, the Tala Paddhati, the rasas, and many varieties of the constituent of this Sangeeta Prapancha, music world, has taken everything from the Samagana and it has developed on its own. Here the main things exist. In Samagana is called Deshi Paddhati. It is called, Margi Gana. Samagana is called as Margi Gana, and the music of the other branches are called Deshi Gana. The Margi Gana means from lower to higher. From earth, it transcends to upper lokas. We pray for the higher things. So it's a prayer. It goes from lower to higher. It is Margi. Deshi is prevailing in this nature, and Deshi Paddhati Ganas are mainly for the benefit of mankind, and it is creating melodies or making the human mind a pleasant one. This Deshi Paddhati is used mainly to create. So it is Deshi Paddhati Sangeeta is called Manodharma Sangeeta. In Samagana, we have a very strict rules. The 3,633 Samans which are prevailing now for our Kautuma Shaka, for every Sama, there is a clear-cut calculation, mathematical calculation. How many swaras are there? How many dirgha swaras? How many matra kalas? Everything for each and every Sama is so calculated and is well defined. So we have no right, we cannot go here and there. We cannot change even a minute swaras, even a minute vistaras. We have not power, we have no right to change or anything. So this is the main thing we have to understand about the Samagana, how it is prevailing from that ancient old days, even today, in the same parampara, it has no other way changes. While in music world, there is a permission, it is a Manodharma Sangeeta, and depending on the one's practice of the swaras, he can go in for the swaras elaboration, modulations, going for the pitch and intensity variations. These things we can have in the musical world, but not in Samaveda. That is the main specialty of Samaveda. Here, about this Sapta Swaras, 7 Swaras. Is all the 7 Swaras are prevailing? Will be the question. Yes, in the 3 shakas, we can hear only 4 Swaras or 5 Swaras. We cannot hear other 2 Swaras. There is a missing point. Why? If we question ourselves, it might be the due to lack of practices or lack of continuity, or the people who acquaint that Samans, they lack in the Lakshana theories and Sutra theories. Might be some reasons, I don't know. But we hardly find 4 to 5 swaras in all the 3 shakas now. Luckily, in Kautuma Shaka, Sapta swaras are prevailing, and that we can hear in few schools and few people are in a position to chant all the Sapta swaras. Here, I take the opportunity to sing a Saman in Sapta swaras. I first sing the Saman, then we explain which is the swaras, where it is. मो श्रुत्वा गतश्च नाये आरे अस्मन्निरीरमा न आगा आई आइहा वासौवा उपश्रो This is the Saman where we have all the 7 swaras in one Saman. The starting it was in the Mandra swara Moshutva va Gataschana na is the Shashtaswara. Ra re as is Gandhara Dvitiya swara. Re asmanni is the Prathamaswara, and ha is Prenkaswara. It's like coal. Krishtaswara, and Naaga Na is Dvitiya. Ga like Tritiya, Chaturtha, Panchama, it ends. So all the Saptaswaras are here in this Saman. This Krishtaswara is not a difficult one, but why to take such a trouble? People have thought they might have thought in that manner, and the actual emphasization which is required is not being noted for it. And that's the reason we can't find this chanting of Krishtaswara to the higher scale in many of the schools. But this is the traditional lesson I have received from my Guru Sitaram Shoti. He has been taught to by Narayan Shoti. And this is the tradition of this Mysore Samsthana we are having of the Saptaswaras.
It was wonderful, and now I have some questions related to this. So most of the time, when it comes to the rituals, Sama is not used with the Swaha and all. It is kind of the Gana. Rik will be used or Yajus will be used in the Yajnas and all. And even some texts are talking about the Samaveda is the Bhakti Pradhana and all. Is there any connection to the Samaveda or Bhakti? any relation to the Samaveda, the Bhakti?
Yeah, it is definitely Bhakti Rasa Pradhana. Upasana Bhaga. Samaveda is Upasana Bhaga. It is Bhakti Rasa. The Rigvedins with the Shastras, the Rug, they Shamsana, they call these are the gods and all. And the Samavedins, we make the prayer. And with the for the Bhakti, Shishurveti, Pashurveti, Veti Ganasam Panihi is quoted in Sangeeta Ratnakara. So everyone is pleased of this Samaswaras. And for this Bhakti in prayer, the God will require what all the God, what we Ahvayate, we call for the Yajna to receive the oblations. They present. And so it is the Bhakti Pradhana Rasa. Samagana is really Bhakti Pradhana Rasa, Upasana Bhaga. And when they God present there, we offer the oblations through Yajurvedins, Rituals. This is the way it is.
So the Samaveda mainly used for the invocation, to invoke the God.
Yeah.
And during the Soma, Savana and all the time, we can see that Samagana happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Whenever Soma Savana happens, during that time also they chant the Samaveda. And in the Subramanya Vahana, when it comes to the Shrautas.
Shrauta
Yeah, in the Shrauta Prakriya. So how this Samaveda is important, or what role in the Shrauta? Can you explain a little bit about that? So there is the person who will be reciting the Samaveda, and without him that the Shrauta Prakriya will not get over.
Yeah. So you explain a little bit of this Shrauta Prakriya, then I will go to Subramanya Akhvana. No, we will do the Subramanya Akhvana. Subramanyam. This Subramanya Akhvana is the Subramanya is the main god. He's like warrior. Where Stomas comes, where Stoma Yaga is there, the Sama comes. Through him, we set everything ready for the Yajna. And Subramanya Akhvana is the first Ganam. It is well explained in the Brahmana Granthas. I will present that Ganam. Om Subramanyam 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 Hariva Agacha Indrava Agacha Meda Tither Mesha Vrashanasya Shvramene Gauravaskandan Ahalyayai Jara Kaushike Brahmana Gautama Hariva Agacha Tagacha Subramanyam 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 Adya Tya agaccha tagaccha tagacchata. Here also the plain Subramanya Sama and Nama Subramanya Sama, two varieties are there. And in the end part, we say, this is the Sutyas. On this day you have to come, on this day you have come, you have to come for this, you have to come from this. Again, we take the Nama Subramanya, means this man is performing the yajna. He is the grandson, he is the son of so-and-so, he is the father of so-and-so, he is the grandfather of so-and-so. We take all those names and all. It is called Nama Subramanya Gana. And through the Subramanya Akvana, and Udgatra Gana is there, which recites Samans. In Udgatra Gana, Udgatru, Prastotru, Pratiharta are the three main Rutviks. Below the Audumbara tree, the Udgatra Gana always sits with the sticks for the counting purpose. That is the Vishtuti, we call, from Eka, Tisra, in Chamaka in the last Anuvaka, what we call, up to Ashtachatvarigum Shachame, up to 48 stomas, we chant in Yajna Prakriyas. And each and every Yajna, the Vishtutis, the stomas are different. It was a practice previously. Every Saman is divided into 5 parts. That is called Pancha Vibhakti. Prastava, Udgita, Upadrava, Nidana. Pratihara and Nidana. These are the 5 Vibhaktis of every Saman. And Prastotru, Pratihartru and Udgatru are the three Rutviks. Prastotru sings the first part, Prastota Bhaga. Then the Udgatru, Udgita Bhaga. Then the Pratiharta, Pratihatru Bhaga. Then the Upadrava, again the Udgatru. Then the Nidana by all the 3. This is the orchestra music. Each one calls in each one way. Each part is sung by. This is predominant in Janapada Sangeeta. We can see this in Janapada Sangeeta. This for Panchavibhakti Saman, Hinkara and Onkara is added and it will be converted to Sapta Vibhakti. So in Shauta Yajna Prakriya, there are ways of telling this Panchavibhakti and Sapta Vibhakti, of which stoma, how to make note of that. Everything is very well explained in Arshaya Kalpa and in Brahmana Granthas. With that help of Tandya Brahmana and Shadvimsha Brahmana and the Arshaya Kalpa, we can know which Stotriya comes, which Samams comes, how we have to chant, what we have to do, like that. And it is a very astonishing point to note. There are 183 from a day, one day performance to 1000-year performances, Sahasra Varsha Paryantam, Vishwajit, like that. There are very yajnas. 183 kratus are well explained and mentioned, and all the yajnas are named off. That is the wonder part. How it is named? So the Namakarana of all the yajnas is done by the Samaveda. That is a real interesting point to explain. See, in Jyotishtoma Yajna, on the Samans concluding part of Nama is based on that Samans are. This is Agnishtoma, Atyagnishtoma, like that and so on. Satra, all the Samans are depending on their contributions in the Yajna, how it is, how it can proceed, etc. So there are sutras for it. Based on these yajnas are named. Now, we will chant a Saman, Ratantra Saman. First we chant the Ratantra Sama, and in Sandhi Sutra, same Samans is interpreted by Bhakti. We will first chant Ratantra Sama, the first in Uhya Pad. First we chant the Vikriti Saman. Om
Andaram
Abhiktva Shurano Adodhaiva Dhenava Isha Namasya Jagataha Suvar Aisha Nama Indra Sustho Osha Ashwayanto Maghavanni Drava Jinaha Gavyantastva Same this drama is used at Bakar Sama We chanted all these three stotriyas of Ratantara, Avitvashurno, Ishova, Najova are the three stotriyas. Now, of one Sama, we chant this Bakara Sama. Him Abhitva Shurano Bhabhi bho bhabha suvar desham aisha nama indra This is the one speciality in Shautagnya Prakriya, this Bakar Sama and all. And each and every Saman in different part of the Vedi, one has to chant this Anga Sama, etc. Now, as the time is up, I will just conclude with one or two more important practices. In Bahishbhavamana Stotram, there is a two type of ganas, Nirukta Gana and Anirukta Gana. Nirukta Gana comes like this. Upasmai Gayata Narom Om Abhidevangiya Shato Sa For same Gana, we have the Anirukta variety, means we don't use the syllables, just the Raga Chaya we gave. That is in the practice of music field also. This Alapana, how the Alapana has come in the music field, this is the main source for it. See, the Chaya is given. So we just with the Akara, Arnakara or some letters, like that we use. It comes in Sama like this. Upasmai Gayata Narom Om So we saw this in Uttarachika Ratantaragana. This Pallavi, the three psalms constitute a stotra. In music field also, Pallavi, Anupallavi, and Charana are there. And one more thing I want to explain about the stoba. Stobasya lakshanam nasti kimba asti prayojanam. It says in Jaimini Nyayamala and all. And how to ayambavu loko vayurha ikaras chandrama atakaro agniri karaha, like that. There are 13 stobas altogether. Is mentioned in Chandogya Upanishad. And in Samhita Upanishad Brahmana and all, every stoba is attributed to its creativity, its action is attributed to some god. With that help, we can analyze and get the meaning of in stoba. Again, two divisions in Sarthaka stoba and Nirarthaka stoba. There are only some letters and there are some words like that. Adipate, Mitrapate, Kshatrapate, Swapate, these are all the Padastoba. And Aksharastoba is A, Na, Ta. Padastoba, Hupe, Hum, Ite, Ida, like that. Same thing in music field, we have this, we call this as Matraka Pada. The Aksharastoba, A, Na, like that, a single letter is used. And na, na, which has got no meaning, but we can musically. Which has meaning is Anandam Anandam Paramanandam Brahma Anandam. Like that, Adipati Mitrapati, we have this Vakyastoba and all. So every part and parcel of this music field has its birth. From past 40 years, I am working in the same musicology field. My question was earlier, in every text we see, Samagana Priyainma, Samagana Lulainma, and it's how it be? That was my question. And I was impressed, and I'm a student of this, and I'm studying still now. My research is on and on. And most of the things, for most of the musical developments, how it is well established, Samaswaras are considered, and what is the main reason of these Saptaswaras and all. So there are many other more important things in these Samaganas. So my given time is up to this, and I like to conclude this session.
Yeah, definitely. So now the is open for question and answer. If anybody has question, you can raise your hand in Teams. You will be unmuted. Then you can ask the question. So we have question here from the audience in person.
Thank you for coming, sir. Actually, I don't even know whether it's the right question to ask. We have our, general prayers like Gayatri Mantra and Mahishasuramardini Stotram and all that, which is usually sung in a particular fashion. But we also have various modern versions where the creative liberties are taken. Are we supposed to take such liberties when we chant these mantras, or we are supposed to stick to the uniform tune which is already there?
We have no liberty in chanting in any way of the Samaganas. In only the way which is prescribed in the Brahmanas and Shiksha Shastras, we can chant those Samans in the two only in the Shota Yajna Prakriya. Okay. And as in the music, then this Aigiri Nandini can be tuned in so many ragas according to one's whims and fancy. And it's this Manodharma is prevailing in Sangeeta music field. Yes. We don't have that right. We cannot do that.
So if you have to do that in devotion, not as musical, but out of devotion, then we have to stick to that prescribed.
Definitely, you have to prescribe the same notes. You have no right to change any notes.
Okay.
Even the minute sort of See, there is so many minute swaras also in the pronunciations also. There is so many varieties. These are all. This is Dvani Shastra. It cannot be written. Every letters cannot be. There are so many 5 to 6 letters I have syllables in my mind. Kavarga Panchamakshara and Chavarga Panchamakshara, and it is Ikara. Risha Saindra Bongiti Kaganyanyani Bongiti Maghavanindra Bongiti. So these things, with the tradition, by practice only we can learn. Just with the that is the thing. The book it is written in Avana. They say Avana. Nobody pronounces Ahvana, Ahvayate. Hva, it should come like that. Ahvana. We say Avana, Avana. Like that, there are so many words are there.
Thank you so much, sir.
Namaskar. So there is a question. Bridget, Om Namo Namah Guruji, why can't women chant the Samaveda?
I didn't got it.
So there is the question, why women cannot chant the Samaveda?
Where you find this restriction?
So his voice is not audible, just it came in the text box.
He messaged the question.
Message. See, we cannot, we are not seeing these restrictions there. We can see when we refer to these granthas and all, they say Rushika by Goda Bharadvaja. Nakideva inimasi nakyopayamasi mantrashrutyam charamasi. Number 105, probably if I remember well. She says, Nakideva inimasi, oh God, we won't perform the yajnas. Nakyoyapayamasi. Yupa and Yupagana, I don't do it. We don't do it. Then what we do? I will mantra shrutyam charamasi. What are the established mantras are there? What are the samans are there? We are going, we will chant that often and often and often and mantra shrutyam. We always chant those samans. What are the yajnapala attributed for these samans? Let all pala come to us. This is the prayer of the truth. And see, one thing is acceptable. There was a practice previously, but nowadays we are not seeing the practice. There is a lapse in between. What might be the reason for that lapse? There is some reason that has to be analyzed, and we have to understand those things.
Is there any more questions? Okay.
Thank you, scholars, Professor Manjunath Shrauti and Professor Subramanya Ganapati Bhatt and Veda Brahma Rohit Yes. It was really informative session. You made us feel, all Indians, I feel, that you made mention that all the music around the world derives from the notes of Samavedic. We have a small token of respect for you. I request Dr. Vigneshwar Bhatt to do the honor. Professor Manjunath Shrauti. Professor Subramanya Ganapati Bhatt. Veda Brahma Rohit Yes. Thank you once again. Let us take a break now for lunch. And post-lunch, we have Mr. Alexander Medin speaking on yogic wisdom enshrined in the Vedas, followed by valedictory session. Thank you for the forenoon.